What's up, guys? Barry Gaming here, back with some more Idle Heroes, and today we need to talk about bait. Now, what do we mean when we're talking about bait? Well, just like on a fishing line, you're trying to get something hooked. Is DH Games trying to make us unload a lot of gems right now in preparation of the following, so not this week right now, the following week's event, which is going to be Chinese New Year. Last year, you could spend, I think, somewhere like 100,000 gems if you wanted to really just like do every single gem purchase in the game. You really only did so many gem purchases last year in order to get certain artifacts in the event. What I'm going to do is let's take a look at what we're getting this week for the gems that you're going to spend, and then we're also going to jump ahead and take a look at last year's video that we did about Chinese New Year, because in reality, we didn't have any great image files last year really explaining what the event was until we were in game. I want to show you what you guys got last year for gems so you guys can try to make the best educated decision on what is going to be better for your account. So hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Let's jump right into it. So first off, we need to talk about what you're actually spending your gems on this week. Well, in the vacation mall, you have a chance to buy a lot of basic rewards, some baseline star spawn core 1s, 2s, and 3s, a little bit of fine wood, a little bit of hard rock, and those master toolboxes. You can buy each one of these 3 times, and that comes out to be quite a bit of gems. That's 18,000 gems if you were to buy out this whole shop. Number 1 is, I don't think it's worth buying any of these for 1,000 gems if you are not wanting to spend $50 on this event. There's a lot of things that are happening in this event for that $50 to $60 range. If you're also buying the $50 card this week, you're going to be getting double the rewards of Imp's Adventure, and there's a good chance you're going to clear the entire event, all 300 stars, which means 2 9-star puppets, 2 a lot of stuff. And if you're going to be doing that, then I think you really should be investing the gems here. The problem is not everybody needs all of these resources. If you're not like a whale or someone who's a very high VIP that gets a lot of those VIP chests from their daily or their monthly subscription cards, you're probably not even going to have enough stardust to level your star spawn up with all these cores you're going to be getting. It might be a bit overkill, plus you might just not need to really level up your Celestial Island yet if you're not to a V4 hero, or you're just getting there and you don't have any supporters to go in those houses. So number 1 is, I do think this is much more a mid-game, more of a late to end game event. Honestly, even if you're like a low spender, this is a really, really good one to drop $50 on, $60 on, and do both of the vacation mall and the wintertime mall. This one, of course, is gold, but you could buy all these up for gold even if you're not getting the bonus rewards with the second card. If you're a spender out there, even a mid-tier spender, I mean, I would spend the $60 this week, because this right here is amazing. But at the same time, be prepared, because we do have Chinese New Year coming at next week. So my biggest advice is wait until next Thursday to buy any of these things. They'll be here all week. There's absolutely no rush to jump on these malls immediately. This one, of course, you can, but this one with the gems, I would definitely hold off. Now, we have Chinese New Year coming up next week, and last year there was somewhere around the ballpark of, you were able to use like, I think it was 100,000 gems on the event. So essentially there was all 4 of the normal factions and then a light and dark faction box. So there are 5 different boxes. I believe you could purchase each one of them 20 times, and each time it was 1,000 gems. You could get hero copies, skins, cores of transcendence. There was a lot of different things, but the main thing you got out of the event were a special coin in order to unlock the pay-to-win artifacts in the event. So what I'm going to do, since we don't really have good image files or anything like that, let's jump on over the video. If you guys have seen the video before, you remember the event, you guys can head on out. But if you were unsure, or you're new to the game, or you didn't see or remember what last year's Chinese New Year was about, we're going to cut in the part of the video that we talk about the gems portion and what you can get for rewards. That way you guys can make the best educated decision for your account. So hopefully you guys enjoy this. Let's jump on over to it, and I'll see you guys next time. But the Spring Festival, we need to talk about something. So these gift boxes, overall, they're not the best value. You can click into them and see what you can get. You're guaranteed at least one coin just one coin per box opening. There's an extremely low chance to get exclusive artifacts. There's a pretty low chance of getting a most current up-to-date hero. Honestly, the skins kind of feel like the worst part of this event, at least from my experiences, especially if you're earlier game, you don't really care about skins, you care about food. The dummies are one of the best rolls, I think, in here. The dummies are worth a lot. The cores are worth a lot. And then the fodder is okay. The fodder here is the average. You're spending 1,000 gems for a random 5-star, same price you get in like Aspen Dungeon and places like that. So not great value, but if you do need the coins, I would go for it. And I would really only go for the light and dark one, in my opinion. They have the most relevant heroes in the end game. You get the chance of the light and dark puppets, which are extremely good to get. And again, cores, and even like there's even a couple examples in here like Mim, Belrain, that you have a higher chance of getting. Aspen, that are still of use to you, whereas a lot of the other factions, they're complete garbage. So if you are going to get them, I would consider dragging in that light and dark one, buying them up, because that's pretty much what I'm going to spend all my gems on. If I just get food, honestly, that's even still fine by me. I got a carry skin. I don't care about that. But this one is worth it. Got a Mim copy. Look at that. I mean, Mim's pretty high chance to get him is just like any other food hero. So that's a nice high roll if you're building a Mim army, a Mim cheese lineup. Got a Belrain copy right there. You can't really complain about that. That's like 6,000 altar coins. You got a Gurk as well, but the light and dark I think is the best bet if you need it. But what I would highly recommend is only do so many of these that you need to get the next tier of rewards in the Lion Dance. So of course there are a couple different options to go for here. Game doesn't like me right now, so we'll hold off. The left side over here, I might just have to reload the game. Be right back. So back to the event itself. So what I will say is only use enough of these boxes, these gift boxes, to get the number of coins you need to complete something over here. Now, if you are going for just artifacts, you want to do like maybe a few summons, but you don't want to do a full quad loop because you're not really interested in 2C, won't hold that against you. Might be better going on the right side and getting a magic stone sword if you care about that artifact. Because at 100, that is probably the cheapest pay to an artifact you will ever get. It's like 1.5 loops of the event. You can get it nice and easy. But if you are deciding to do a full quad loop, to get all the way down here, you're getting your first ever pretty much pay to win artifact selection chest without Snow's Heart for 100% free, just for doing a quad loop. And then also opening 10 of these carnival boxes, which is pretty good value. I mean, you're also going to be getting a light and dark hero. You're going to be getting a puppet. You're going to get a regular 5-star hero. A lot of different things you can pick from over here. Plus, every coin you spend, you're also going to be getting 1,000,000 gold, as you see right there. So it's a lot of gold that adds up. This is probably the best route for most of you out there. And if you're not buying value packs, I would not go this side, because in reality, until you get up to what? You're not even getting an artifact selection chest until you get to 600, which is a lot of points, like a lot. You're only getting 240 from the event, which means you're going to have to be buying another, 360? That's not cheap. That's hundreds of dollars. If you are doing the whole event, it's going to cost about $1,000 plus a quad loop plus spending gems, 10,000 or 100,000 gems. So I would stick to the left side if I were you.